extension in history, signing a 3-year, $186 million extension with the Los Angeles Lakers. Mr. Glass will be staying in LA for a little while. Me and Steve are going to break it all down right after this.
Welcome to the number one place for your daily basketball news and analysis, NBA Central.
All right, Stevo. Hey, it's been a weird offseason. Things have been all over the place. Some things that you wouldn't expect. I really didn't expect necessarily the Lakers to even explore contract extension talks with Anthony Davis. So maybe towards the end of the season and the offseason. But looks like they want to go ahead and get it locked in, right? They also re-signed Roy Hachimura. What do you think about this deal? Anthony Davis, 3-year, $186 million to stay with the Lakers.
You'll be lucky if you see one year of it. That was the first thing that come to my mind. I'm like you said, I was shocked that this was even a discussion. Out of all the players, I wouldn't be in the conversation of any extension with somebody that I don't even know is going to play 60 games, which is even bare minimum of 80. So the fact that we worried about him just being there and just being there at the most important times at that. I, I don't know why you just sat there and gave him one of the biggest extensions. What you saying? NBA history?
Yeah, as far as contract extension, it's the
Yes.
the richest annual extension in
Okay.
NBA history. So per year.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like I'm not. And that's coming for one. He's one of my favorite players to watch. Don't get it twisted. He's definitely worth the talent when he's worth the money when he's playing. He's well talented in every area, but you just don't know when you're gonna see him on a consistent level. So the fact that y'all put another 3 years, bro, y'all just can get a mortgage at this point.
Yeah, so annually it's worth $62 million a year. At the way that the contracts are ballooning, me, you talked about it back when Jalen Brown's contract extension. Like the fact that we're getting upwards of 50, $60 million contracts, and it's just going to keep rising after that, especially with the salary cap. It's crazy, bro. It's wild.
You just said $62 million a year. Like
A year for Anthony Davis.
Mike was getting 30.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like, bro, that's a lot of money you forking over to somebody that literally you. It's not. We could pretty much sit here and guarantee that he's not going to see majority of this time. Where he's not going to see. You're not going to see a legit 3 seasons of Anthony Davis. You're just not, especially the Anthony Davis you want to see. So, like I said, you be. I promise you, mark it down, write it down, come back here 3 years later, it's going to calculate till he played about annually a year.
Well, I mean, he has been 56 games last season, which is the most games he's played since 2019.
Can't even get to 60 though.
I mean, he's getting healthier. Here's what I'll say. I know that
He's
Anthony
getting
Davis and his health thing is always going to be one of the questions there. It's always going to be a joke. He's only had 2 seasons in his career. He's drafted 2. They wanted to make sure that they lock in something. And Anthony Davis is that. They have a lot of young pieces now that they've, traded for over the last year or so. And maybe they're just looking at it and saying, hey, whenever LeBron does leave, we're of course not going to be much, but we have at least those pieces of Rui Hachimura, possibly Anthony Davis. Maybe they're looking at it that way.
My retort to that would be like, you wasn't bad that long. You LA. You're never
LA
going to
though.
be. You're not going to be bad for long. It's not like that's not a destination that you can get talent there. Talent is always going to flock there. Hell, half the talent live there by default. So you always going to be in the market to get anybody. So I don't. To me, it's not a huge. It's not like they gave him a 5-year deal, nothing like that. But still, put in another 3 years into somebody you just know, like you can't get past 60 games. If the average league minimum game now is about 60 games, you can't get to that. I'm not giving you no money. I'm
I
just
mean,
not.
and keep in mind, this is longer than 3 years because he still had this year and an early opt out. This means he's opting into
So he
next
got
season.
2
So he's
more.
5 years. 5 years.
Shit. No,
Four,
no,
not counting this upcoming season. But yeah,
no,
they're locked in now with Anthony Davis for
no,
5 years.
no, no. I'm not doing it. I'm doing it. You don't give somebody that not only isn't everybody known him as street clothes. He Ben Simmons, but playing.
Oh no, come on, bro. He's better than when he's at least when he's
He's
on the court. He's
bro.
better than Ben Simmons,
But
bro.
I'm saying he's Ben Simmons, but he's playing good. That's my thing. When he's on the door, he produces. But when he off the court, he Ben Simmons. It's fashion show week.
I mean, yeah, but he's I get that what you're getting at with that, but like he's on the court considerably more than Ben Simmons, and even that he's still a more versatile player than anything Ben Simmons has ever been. If you have Ben Simmons and Anthony Davis both healthy right now, Anthony Davis is going to give you more on the actual court.
That's not the argument I'm making. My point is, you still a high. The camera is still on you when you're not playing. I don't want to see your ass if you're not playing. I want you on the court. We shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You shouldn't be a meme in street clothes.
I mean, but he can't fight against that if he don't play. You know what he has to do to play? He has to have a contract. I'm just saying. Like,
You just said he got an extension.
I mean, yeah, it's an extension, but I mean, he could have opted out and then he could have left and then you could see him play somewhere. I'm talking about from the Lakers' perspective on this. They really aren't in a position to where they could even risk him going anywhere else.
Shit, why not?
Bro, it's the Lakers, bro.
It's the Lakers. That's my whole point. We ain't talking about Portland. We ain't talking about Denver.
Yeah,
they can't afford to let people go like that.
But I think that luster's wore off because look at this. Nobody was trying to come there before LeBron got there. You have to have some type of piece to attract people nowadays. In an era where players are willing to take less to go play with their buddies or whatever else a little bit, I think the Lakers realize like they have to have at least Anthony Davis there unless a Roy Hachimura or somebody really excels. Other than that, like that's why they gave Austin Reeves the contract, right? So you got to have that basis there. And what the Lakers will have, again, I'm not the biggest Anthony Davis guy. It is what it is, right? I'm just glad that now Bulls fans can stop asking if the Bulls are going to get Anthony Davis. It's done now. He's not coming. It's never happening. But with that said, I mean, you got Lakers are probably looking at it and saying, listen, LeBron's probably going to leave to go play with Bronny. We're going to have at least a bones here of a competing roster somewhat. They're going to have playoff experience. Maybe then we can use that to attract the next person to come. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm just saying, I'm looking at every situation like what attracted LeBron was LA. LA sells itself. That's my thing. Like it's the
He
Lakers.
also was trying to get those high-end hair plugs to help save his hairline, and it didn't work out too. Right?
I don't know. I think he went to the wrong doctor. He should have went to Jamie Foxx doctor.
Or Tory Lanez doctor. They maybe had the same one.
No, you ain't seen him reach a picture of Tory.
Well, Tory Lanez is going through some stuff right now. I think that overcame anything that the doctor did for his hairline.
Woo, that boy looking bad. I'm just saying. But yeah, if I'm Rob Pelinka, I'm just not sold on. I get it, like you don't let certain players like that go. But when I look at the predicament of what I am, I look at the franchise I am. Like I said, I attracted LeBron when we was trash. I'm pretty sure I could attract somebody to come here that's more healthy than AD. I just feel like we just seen Katie and Kyrie say, I want to go to Brooklyn on some random shit. Why? Because it's New York. Some
but
places,
look how that worked out.
That's not my point. That's not my point. My thing is mainly is because I feel like if they was just to let him walk away, it wouldn't be the same versus if I'm Denver and I let Jokic walk away. You know what I'm saying?
Because I agree with that.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, but like, yeah, reasonably, you don't give Anthony away. But just me, I'm just tired of the shit. And I think me personally, I'm just quicker to move on to shit. When I just see it's just like stuck in a road. Somebody talking about they want to go play with their son. Hell, you finna be 40 anyway. And then I got one that he can be the centerpiece, but at the same time, I don't know if this motherfucker gonna play over the 50 games. So why not just sit there and be like, okay, I got maybe a nice little franchise corner piece in Rui, maybe. I got Austin. I got some other people I could bring in. And maybe I draft something. Hey, they drafted a point guard that might be nice that nobody's talking about. He might be nice. So I just think I'm just a little bit quicker to move off. But hey.
Hey, listen, there's something to be said with that too. I mean, you then aren't trapping yourself into another 5 years of hoping Anthony Davis's legs are going to stay holding up. Like you never know.
Rob Pelinka end up looking like fucking Tory Lanez. That's dealing with his ass. That's what I'm trying to help him out. If you paid attention last year, his hair was silver. Now it's white. Just because he was just struggling to, but trade deadline and went back to silver because he figured it out.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
I'm
Oh
just
man.
saying, bro. Like, hey, stress that man. Hey, y'all put him through he looked like he went through a whole term of presidency.
Bro. Yeah, they.
This is 2. He just locked on for 2. So hey, he gonna come out looking like Schmeagle. I'm telling you.
That is hilarious. I guess we'll see, man. I guess we'll see. I think, and you know what? What if it's this? What if they're stacking the deck so that they can trade for Bronny? There's a case to be made that maybe the Lakers are going to try to trade for whatever pick so they can make sure they get Bronny and keep LeBron.
I mean, I'm trying to. I just caught my tongue. I'm trying to be nice when I say this. I don't think, and don't take this the wrong way. I don't think Bronny would be that hard to trade for.
No, let's be clear. Bronny James is going to suck at the NBA level. Let's just be clear here. I don't know LeBron. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to do. Bronny is going to be absolute fucking garbage.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. He's 3-and-D, but he a point guard. You don't. That's not that. I've yet to see a successful starting 3-and-D point guard he should have been 6'8". He would have had a way better career. I'm just being honest. But it's just like he just don't have that knack to he's not great at anything. He's not great at anything. Like, yeah, he can pass. Yeah, he can shoot. He can play defense, but it's a lot of people that can do that. And they're taller and more athletic.
Bro, let's be clear here. Bronny James, if it wasn't for him being LeBron James' son, everybody would realize he's going to be the next Denzel Valentine.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. Like, let's be clear here, bro. He's 3-and-D and plays D okay. Doesn't shoot the 3 all that well. Like, I hate that these people get so much credit just because they the son of somebody. Same thing with fucking Jello Ball. People kept trying to make Jello Ball was never going to be a thing. Bronny James is going to be absolute dog shit at the NBA level.
I will say, I always say that. I feel like Bryce got a better chance.
Bryce, now that's a different story. Bryce James is a completely different story.
He had a bag at 12. I'm just saying. And now he's 6'6". And now he getting a little bounce. I seen him do a windmill the other day. I said, uh-oh. But I'm just saying. Hey, Bronny, I ain't saying you got enough time. Hey, prayers up to you. I hope you recovering well. Because I do want to see you succeed. But I'm telling you right now, it's the reason why everybody putting you, they're being nice putting you at the 25th going to Atlanta. Because to be honest, you're lucky if you be Mr. Irrelevant.
Shout out to Bronny James for being the second round pick.
He just called himself chat. He just called his.
I did. I had to catch myself. That's all I had to say. Like, I ain't got nothing left. Shout out Jake Capone in the chat.
My guy.
But yeah, man, Bronny James is gonna be absolute trash, and I stand on that. And I hope that I'm wrong. I never want to see anybody be wrong. I mean, be bad. But I there's some players you just see and you're just like, hey man, you not finna be good, bruh. And Bronny James is one of those people.
Yeah. So yeah, if y'all really trying to sit here and trying to make a path for Bronny to be a part of y'all future just because Bron said something, I hope you real ready to let Bron go. And I hope you ready. Like, see, that's why I feel like I'm preparing for everybody to go. Because if I don't feel like AD will want to be here once Bron gone.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. It depends on what they have, man. But I mean, like I said, shout out to Bronny James for being the 50th overall pick. I don't know what to say. Like, ain't got shit to say on that, bro. Like,
drafted by Orlando. They're 18th guard.
That's funny, bro. Any thoughts on this turned into a roast of Bronny James? Any thoughts on Anthony Davis's contract before we get the hell up out of here?
Hey, go to the writer of Dragon Ball Z. See if there is any truth of the diabolic chamber. See if there's any truth to that.
Senzu bean. Anthony Davis needs a Senzu bean.
And sit in that motherfucker. That's what I need you to do.
No, what happens, you know the tank that they kept the Winter Soldier in? That's what they need to put Anthony Davis in. Like, and once as soon as the season's over with, put him in that chamber, put him in cryogenic sleep. Don't worry about nothing, and then take him out right before you need him for a game. Like
He
that's what it is.
he gonna build arthritis so damn fast it ain't gonna make no damn sense.
We'll get him in a Baka tank like that from Star Wars, bro. Like,
Sit it. I don't know. I don't know what the hell you need to do. Figure out what's wrong with your body. That's what I need to do. You is 6'10". You look like you put muscle. I don't know what's wrong with you at this point. You done lost weight. You done gained muscle from movement reports. I don't know why you. Maybe you just one of the players that just not lucky and just
no,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
happens when you mess with white women.
He not. It was Latino. We go. We go. We go. We go.
You guys can follow the channel at NBA Central Pod. Follow Stevo at Stevo Speaks, man. Oh, man, I'm Haize, man. I don't even know. I'll see you guys next time we make a video. Peace, y'all. That's if we don't get taken.